Virtual camera, brother. What the fuck? It's good now. मुझे तो लगता है तो छोड़ूंगा नहीं भाई, बता रहा हूँ। किसी को नहीं छोड़ूंगा। Where is it? There it is. Oh, okay. Where the fuck? नहीं है भाई, इधर तो कहाँ है इधर? Wow.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
दो तीन चेस्ट हैं यहाँ पे, उनको लेके चलते हैं।
Please appreciate
I'll
my
put you
sincerity.
on the lowest kiss. Use this first.
Apologies.
Shouldn't get careless.
Banquet must go on. Pardon me. Gout.
Higher, higher, where's the fire?
इसकी भी है ना,
The banquet is nearing its end. Joyous times are fleeting. Apologies.
Is it
मेरी ऊँचाई कितना है? चल देखो तो नीचे ना आ गया।
In the end, I still...
आई बड़ी बड़ा बात।
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
आई बड़ी जला के रख देना इसको तो।
remember?
Oh, सीधा टच ना ले वाओ। एक थाउजेंड रिटर्न करना अच्छे से। देखो कैसे अनलॉक करूँगा। नीचे जाना है probably। तो अब ये सब करना पड़ेगा। वैसे नीचे भी चेस्ट है। अभी गेट तो खोलो तो मारूं मैं। कैसे खुलेगा? इन सबको मारना पड़ेगा क्या? कैसे तो पार था कुछ तो।
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
ज़्यादा नीचे चलते हैं इसको यहाँ देना है।
Keep this close.
मैंने वो पिकअप तो करना है ना? नहीं मेरे को फील नहीं आ रहा। वेट स्कैन कर रहा है ये मेरे साथ। हाँ तेरे से ऊपर चला गया। नहीं ब्रो नीचे नहीं जाऊँगा ना तो जाना तो नहीं साथ रहो ब्रो भाई चल मेरे साथ क्या कर रहा है इसको नीचे जाना ही नहीं है अरे ना है ये नीचे उतरते ही गायब हो रहा है क्या बात है और कैमरास क्या करूँ मैं इसको उठाया रिप्लेस कर दिया मेरे सामने कुछ आ रहा था उसका नहीं क्या तो बहुत है क्या
The time beckons. An oversight on my part.
Shit. ये तो डेंजर आदमी है भाई। तो मारते कैसे है भाई? इसकी शील्ड जियो वाली है, जॉम्बी टाइप, जो कि मेरे पास नहीं है। छोटा जॉम्बी मेरे पास। मैं क्यों उठा रहा है स्टार वाला? अभी तो मेरे न्यू के लिए काफ़ी है, मैं उसको एसिड कर सकता हूँ। या तो हो जाएगा, सारा तो कंप्लीटेड है। क्या हो गया भाई? कहाँ पर है ये इंटरनेट होता है? अंडरग्राउंड पंगा नहीं लेना था। बैठना हो क्या कर रहे हैं? तो अंडरग्राउंड कहाँ से जाना है वैसे? I don't know. कदला परिपरा का नाम तो कहीं और जाता है। ओके oh there is one pages. Just keep taking on fights, but I cannot even kill a single one. I don't even have ability. Oh yeah, boy! My favorite one. Now, die one shot. Oh. This is not even my crit damage, so maybe it's the strongest creature here, what we call it, stingray. What the fuck is this damage? I'm going home. I'm kind of bored. Like too much food. ज़्यादा ही बोर कर दिया इसने. तो एक लेमन और भी चलेगा. अरे भाई हटना. honest. I'm kinda bored. I lied. Why are you flickering, bro? Why are you flickering? Why do you need to flicker that much, bro? Just stop that. Don't question. What the hell? How much 98 is good enough. Let's unplug it and yo, there's some here. Let's cut it, bro. Take the old gun out. Long over, bro. What the time? Hey, back, hey. What's going on? Bro, why don't you crit, bro?
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
With the lightning. Electro, what's it called? Electro power.
Have you heard? Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true still. You say, haven't you noticed? Delavar was saying that many people isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me.
Huh. Now that you say it.
Exactly.
Now, repeat everything you've just said for...
Huh?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know... Hey, go on. It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
God, please don't...
The people here really like King Desh.
Where is this rat?
I haven't run into a...
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not...
No,
I have many ways, so you'd best just stay home. Don't do anything.
Yes, got it.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a mod. The rumor we heard just now seems like very well.
Come on.
Isa!
I just want to quickly complete
I'm
this stuff.
here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you.
join the Aeromites.
Keep walking, keep walking. Bro.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so A lot of people are really
What's
scared
there
of
that we
him.
wanna eat you in a
But he's a
one
good
bite?
person,
Just
really.
keep walking.
I know he is.
Or running,
I
whatever.
swear,
Because
he's
my
just like my
walking
real
is even faster
grandpa.
than you also. That's probably you're running. Dash like me, bro.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually...
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell.
So,
Huh? You know him too?
yes. Now that I can't...
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest. From a...
Keep looking for more clues, huh? Then now what should I do? Come here.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
Yeah, bro. You are assassin now. You wanna kill every single bad guy, whatever, our enemies. Don't matter if they are good or bad. If they are our enemies, we're gonna eliminate them.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints the size and shape. And the scent is quite faint, but still
But who would come looking for Grandpa?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away.
Huh? So you can lure some... Hey! What's wrong with liking good food?
Exactly. Most even deep within the clutches of madness.
No.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance...
It's highly...
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back.
Let's head to Ayroo village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned.
Let's go. Just let's go, bro.
Right.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to...
Ah, welcome back.
Indeed, huh?
Oh, Diaz!
You bet.
Reasonably.
We haven't seen him...
Huh. Did you find out any... I see.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to, not to mention making... It seems someone from beyond...
Makes sense.
So what should we...
If it was any other day,
If
that
they're
would be your...
listening,
Didn't
bro,
you say
you
that the
can
villager
send
got
them.
his news from the tavern?
Like you
Well,
are
I also like to...
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their... Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change...
Tia! You're amazing! You're like...
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Ayroo village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of, but that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
My lights are flickering. Hope it won't go down.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed.
I know what you mean. I had the same. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall? It was only after I grew up that I realized. The wall of Sumeru is run by. We're cheap labor. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. Geniuses like Sataria are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia.
No, not. Besides, we're here to procure info.
Yep, we gotta catch.
Shh! Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. Our mission started the moment we arrived. Let's go check out the tavern. Just our luck.
You mean, you don't.
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence.
Zap?
Oh, then who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
yeah. Have you seen?
Of course I have.
I've got a spot.
Ah,
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep.
yes. How can...
Bro, I gotta walk right down. Oh well, what's going on?
Are we there yet?
Yep.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
What's this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
Well,
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Ayroo village? Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
and you left the strongest one.
So you and Delavar...
Bro, I'm the strongest.
You got one thing right.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss us.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the...
Delavar. And Enger. You're here too, huh?
Long time
no see anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
See?
You're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
अरे तू क्या गेम करेगा? I'll get you, bro.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
I'm very good at teaching.
Settle down!
Justice is blindsight.
Bow your head.
Need! Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skill. And of course you would believe everything he reported. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together. That so-called... That's what you thought.
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in...
No task can be done without...
Oh!
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple...
Oh! You mean...
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Enger and alcohol has...
What about Zaki?
Oh, taste.
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is...
Wait! So he...
No, he isn't.
Wow!
Ah, you're too
So, that thing you were...
About
how mercenaries only care...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you...
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god...
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in...
But I see through it all.
Dia...
Anyway, looks like we're done. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right.
Candace will be okay. She's been guarding Ayroo village.
While I'm questioning...
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, traveler.
Sounds good.
As for thee...
Just finish it. Bro, it's not still not finished, bro. What the fuck? Next month, 6 to 12, whatever.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time.
What the fuck?
Paimon's been wondering...
We've known each other for some time.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day...
Well, Paimon thinks...
Really?
Oh, Zino's...
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation.
Oh!
I am hungry
You mean
now.
you
I
taught
want
Candace some more
soda.
persuasive methods?
Hungry.
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Doing what? Persuasive methods?
Right. Come on in, everyone. Come on.
Let's go inside.
Candace, where?
There they are.
Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it a...
Oh, there's no mask that...
Perhaps I need to... Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry.
Yes, please.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the village keepers. They are vital members of our community. And you come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please, have mercy!
No, Marcy.
You've made your...
We may all be desert dwellers. But there's one thing that I understand better. The people of Ayroo village care little about which god is in power. A war would only cause us to lose.
We understand. I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
They're called village keepers.
Oh, fuck.
Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection
That's one. Huh? Strike. You get...
Wait, he got us to... You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. It's just that simple.
That was indeed the truth.
Quickly, bro.
Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me.
I believe I may know what's going...
Uncle Anpu.
Hey, what is the 3 drawer, bro? What the fuck? What just happened?
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, some time ago, it strikes me...
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was...
Not the academia again.
Just as I... But what could they...
People are nothing... Regardless.
You're right.
Time to go.
Yes.
You got it.
All right.
Let's meet back here.
I'm going for the second one. What should we order? Let's alert them.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see...
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Hey, what's with the side...
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some...
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
I don't want to reset my Apple ID, so you can just expire that though.
There's just
I
nothing
don't
super
remember.
obvious to...
Well... Anyway...
I don't need that
Enough
code.
with the silent...
No. I'm just surprised that you decided...
All Hatham. You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Ayroo village. Hold...
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But, before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Ayroo village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean...
Hiding the truth does... Remember what By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, the reason being, to someone...
Those eyes. fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that
Right.
she corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village.
I think it's been a...
Remember?
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic to...
After speaking to the village chief, by getting involved...
I'll pass him. You said that she...
Miss Shawnee.
Mr. Alhaitham.
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answer. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so... But even so, we have friends in...
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that.
I'll hate them to...
The fact is that I'm... Only some believe in...
Speaking of which...
Yeah. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretend, and then it happened.
You can tell them.
All right. Well, I actually have...
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint. It used to be louder.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty, but... because we're in the middle of a
There's really nothing around...
I think they used to use it for treating Ella's...
Yeah! Monsters! Watch out!
Bow your head. An oversight on my part. Silence! Be sanctified.
Germinate!
Let the mighty be humble. An oversight on my part.
They were easier to deal with than, super strong bandits? Or... He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game, too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take...
Body's kind of tired.
Hey, Alhaitham! We haven't found squat!
I did
Are you
nothing.
sure we aren't wasting our time?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. What are you reading? Let Paimon see!
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So,
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him. Reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? Hey, what gives? Should I... Oh! Thank you. Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
there it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt. Be sanctified. Settle down. Blindsided. Silence! Propagate! Bow your head.
Look, there's someone over there.
You're...
He can't... Also, why is he...
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the...
No. And that Razak was never involved in any of those things. Leaving that question aside for the moment, looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with...
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry.
Bro, stop
The
crying.
symptoms are identical. Looks like we found...
Huh?
Allow me to jog your memory. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, that's a memory.
Oh! Now that you mention...
Correct. The Academia... It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection,
emphasizing the role of the village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Ayroo village leapt into action. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia.
all the risks and life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death.
Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret,
and look for no further. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Ayroo village in the first place? What?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity.
Oh.
First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, an exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them.
Resource? For what?
One possibility is that the
Extracted?
with the technology, perhaps the...
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Hyman doesn't want to think about that.
I'm the academia scribe, after all. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents, or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him.
Hyman?
I just keep uninstalling this game, even though I like it. It takes too much of
The
the
look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right.
Yes.
To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit.
Yeah.
Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail.
You mean you're not even slightly...
All scholars seek to extracting information.
Sounds like you're really...
Of course. Whether it be academics or this matter needs...
Wait! Didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. Mike, there is no shortage of suffering.
Probably not.
You can say that. The divine knowledge capsule is...
I don't know his backstory though. Maybe I'll know.
Hyman's been wanting to say this.
Though I must say, uniqueness is also an app.
Wow.
I'm just a more likable...
So what's we gonna do with
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to our...
I want to order some food. What time it is? Oh, it's still 7 only. I'm hungry. Oh, पहले इसको खा लूँगा, उसके बाद खाना ऑर्डर करूँगा या फिर बाहर जाके खाऊँगा।
We're back!
I quite far from here. The hotels are very expensive.
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
I know.
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather.
So, at one point in time,
Yep, pretty much.
their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Ayroo village, since divine cant and knowledge has been in circulation for a while now. Yet, they've...
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is... Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against if you want to raid
the academia?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have every so often come. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
What happened?
You're saying that the academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that?
Yeah, I'm coming.
My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation.
I think I gotta go, guys.
The Akasha's algorithms are
It predicted my...
The academia...
So that's how it... Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it...
They escaped.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements...
Whoa, you bet.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so if the academia...
Yeah, I gotta pause the video here, live stream. I'm coming back later, okay guys? Take care. you.